Nice second nade. AmaNEk had that pin pulled the entire time, just waiting for the perfect moment. NBK opens up. AmaNEk can't quite manage the headshot. It's NBK with the 3-piece before going down, and Hunter's gushed before he can even get out from Marketplace. So this does not bode well for G2. The timing on that frag grenade is probably the biggest success story of the first round here for the CT side. Let's see if mantuu can close it. Glock up from the back of bench, but JaCkz slips right in with a USB shot between the eyes. VALDE able to answer. Hunter trying his damnedest, and a single point of health is what kept that. Remember, ISSA is compromised at 54 HP, and if he dies, that Galil Palace could be massive. But mantuu, he gets it going, and that forces the feet of JaCkz forward. ISSA on high alert at that moment, knowing it's likely someone pushes. And of course, it's the perfect A play, but obviously not quite tested versus just those deagles. NBK just running right back into nexa. He denies any kind of a kill, but AmaNEk will.
Opera go connector to check the cross. If you have a 3-mid setup to catch him, there's a number of rounds where AleksiB will just
the pistols. Get it while you can. Get it while it's hot. Molotov to the bottom of Palace. There's JaCkz with the D. kennyS now up close with the P250. That could have bode well, but gonna go into Palace. Is susceptible to Hunter here, making footsteps. There's the push. There's the peek. Even further damage. NBK is down. There's 50 seconds.
It's a good play by OG, but why did they take so long to plant the bomb in the first place? They had so many players up. Yes, they caught a timing on the flank in Palace.
Gonna try and throw it at the wall and hope it sticks. Aleksi still back by bench, gets the first one. Hunter can trade this. There is time for the defuse, but he leaves with the AK and racks up some costs. That's good because OG had gotten through the second round so easily that the third one.
AleksiB, Molotov gets dropped in an awkward spot and he gets heard running through it a little bit, but that's a great shot.
Yeah, well, the moment that window smoke came out from OG, we saw G2 go into that ladder room boost. Already nets them the opening kill. AmaNEk turning his attention towards apartments, hits the shot, but VALDE's still standing. The follow-up bullets also well. AmaNEk doing a great job in terms of damage. He's gotten himself 2 frags plus the assist onto NBK. In the middle of all of this, AleksiB has found timing through middle, and he should catch kennyS off. That's 1 frag back the other way, but still a win. 35 seconds, no bomb, and the flank connects. That's the end of that. Smoke over the top from OG. They're starting to pressure the window. They don't get past the Opera for free, but they will find nexa. AmaNEk kind of relegated back here, has to dodge the utility, and now technically he's out of the equation, but Hunter is added in. 3 kills coming out of Marketplace. Yes, ISSA will trade, but it's too late already. Wasting no time coming out of market like that. Hunter, absolutely phenomenal 3-piece.
Which is not a promising sign. Wow.
The first shot in, frag grenade could follow up. Softens up too. He's just running, just trying to flee the situation. Nexa, he's the man in a just precarious position. So many peaks coming out of OG. However, man advantage still held onto despite not having guns. ISSA's able to connect another to the head of Hunter. kennyS closes the gap, CZ in hand, catching Aleksi and being dropped down to 12 health. It's him versus VALDE. He taps the bomb once, the peek's on the other side, and Kenny, surprise, surprise, gets that final kill. Welcome to the scoreboard, kennyS. 3. Already on the cusp of this A site. Just walking in. This has not been telegraphed whatsoever. kennyS will answer, but only with the 1. 2 T's back behind triple stack. Molly goes over, so now adding a bit of discomfort to Kenny's position, but it's also burning out the bomb planter. Aleksi down to 2-8. Wants his head. Aleksi barely alive, but there's no utility other than the molly and flashes of ISSA. Kenny will kill him, then VALDE from that bomb site within his own teammates' flashes. Sure, he eats one, but it works out. ISSA blinding 2 of the 3 CTs and pushing AmaNEk back to his spawn where NBK shall catch him. OG back on the board. That silent...
When you do that, the only issue is, of course, when you give out that much map control and then the T's take mid, which, to be fair to G2, OG haven't done very hard to read, but some of their executions have not been the greatest.
JaCkz falls for free. Second pickup of the 8th round. AleksiB's within 3 CTs, so that's his SMG offered over. And it will give connector control to G2 if they want to try and hold anything off at the A site. But the frag grenade goes deep, and it goes well. Substantial damage coming off of ISSA. His utility's looking really good today. On top of his Deegs that we've seen nearly rob away.
Consider the thought of either jumping cat to try to punish any kind of mid default, or to go for a 3 mid rifle setup and see if they can.
Top of middle, and that's going to call the attention of G2 back towards it. AleksiB just getting into position in time, wasting no time. In fact, AmaNEk trying his damnedest with the Deagle to do damage, but he doesn't. And for that reason, OG will take a 6th round. 0 casualties versus OG as they circumvent that pistol stack. G2, I mean, I'm sure they were frothing at the mouth, hoping somebody was going to try and challenge on ramp. The only real anomaly here is going to be AleksiB at the top of mid, but he's tucked, patiently waiting for Hunter to walk into this. NBK could call the attention, and that's a 2-man hit squad for what remains of the pistol players. JaCkz back by market.
Call against, right? If you're on the CT side, how do you even know what OG are going to do next round? I don't know how I would be able to figure. Oh, wow. Oh my god, Hunter just missed him. Oh my god.
That's brutal. And JaCkz, he's just waiting and waiting, and now he has to make his play. Revealed by the frag onto VALDE. Here comes Hunter off of the flash. JaCkz back at bat with 2 headshots to...
Atypical, just floating, covering connector a little bit, letting Hunter work, and Hunter will be successful.
Hold his position, or does he try and follow suit on flank? Oh, nexa, he gets aggressive inside of the apartments, and that does give him 1 and a bit of information. VALDE is there with bomb. So now we see that immediate rotate coming out of G2. 25 seconds on the clock. AmaNEk's going to fixate his attention towards Catwalk, and that's where the Opper peeks in. Nice shot from mantuu. He takes a dink back the other way and still manages to get us into the 3 versus 3. But the longer that OG waits, the closer JaCkz gets on this flank. And Kenny S, he's got some open lines of sight towards the bomb site itself. 6 seconds. Now they have to punch it in. It will go down. It leaves mantuu in the post plant, but remember, dinked early. And JaCkz's flank now made aware to OG. There's nowhere to run. Total discomfort on that B bomb site. G2 will retake for a 5th round on the board.
Really hate how they're taking so long to get the bomb down. I don't think it has a huge effect on this round, but yeah, it's there. It feels like it's like, why are they delaying so much? Maybe they've had some struggles in scrims where they've come out around connector, but it doesn't seem to need it.
Okay, opening pick quite quickly. This is another one of those clashes at middle, but also pressure from apartments in VALDE. Oh, he goes off of the utility. Trajectory tells him where nexa's at. And VALDE wastes no time. Suddenly, AmaNEk is in a pinch. Catwalk is already taking control of by OG. Kenny comes hopping into the open. mantuu and AleksiB with a kill apiece, one of which through smoke of all things. And that's going to divert bomb back towards A. It really did seem like AmaNEk was in such a pressured situation. I'm sure he was kind of calling the panic, and that's why Kenny S was coming over so quickly. But then we see OG capitalize on catching rotations. AmaNEk, the boy who cried wolf.
Yeah, they caught 2 on the lurk, basically. Hunter and 1 player on the B side at the same time, and that just makes things sketchy. So very
run either. They're just stuck on stairs. Oh no. Molotov to the feet of Kenny. See you later, sucker. It's more so G2 getting caught in transition, getting called out in certain positions. You know, if anything, OG are too
clean round for OG as they take over the A site. Put the bomb down here in a few seconds, and NBK puts up another couple of kills. Let's get an update on the scoreboard without looking.
Another potential choice. I think he's been doing a really good job of being that like 1-man show towards ramp at times. Look at him go, unstoppable. The market smoke nullifies AmaNEk. He's going to have to take a calculated risk. runs out from the smoke. Here's Nexa, very close. Plucks one from the sky, and VALDE trying to switch weapons as the FAMAS goes dry. It's NBK and ISSA to trade this back, and we're left in the 3v3. Now here's that scramble. G2, player up cat. One trying to attack from the back. Mantuu's attention called in two directions, and he's successful in catching one of which. But Hunter gets the best of him, and it all falls on ISSA. 14 kills to his name, and that is where he stays. He is nothing but
They smoke both sides of Get Right. They smoke window and door. They smoke everything.
This time, they're just going to try and stampede out from top mid. Works successfully in catching KennyS. AmaNEk getting his hands back on the op. But there's a second frag. OG just looking to express attack into the A site. AmaNEk now fading back through Molotovs. Nexa's going to have to do something, but he's already being attacked by AleksiB. Had VALDE not gotten the frag. And oh no, there's going to be a knife. AleksiB, ready to do it dirty. Come on, man. 4v1, 15th round. No reason for AmaNEk to save. Stab him.
Oh, there it is.
Stiletto to the spine to close with 9. OG with a... We see that presence shown. Already making contact. Frags go out. Bodies come in. And it is AmaNEk and KennyS sent packing. No damage. Barely back until now. NBK, sure, he'll take damage, but that is a...
And it's kind of cool to see how they're making this map look like, you know, they're kind of almost different, like really, really hard to read.
Ooh, it's another slaughter. Another frag fiesta, as to be expected. Kobe. Almost. mantuu will finish Nexa with the sidearm. AleksiB's FAMAS comes at them, where their OG's current form can keep those FAMAS crisp. Nice flash. Gets the head of AmaNEk turned as VALDE swings for the fences and hits him. Player, he's got that angle. Sub 50 HP basically for the 3 remaining Ts. Has a teammate in connector as well, so he should just be able to keep his eyes set forward. There's the fit. Headshots for VALDE. Really cement an argument for OG's Mirage pick. But here's ISSA, just versus the pistol players. Nice rifle control. 3 frags for him as VALDE sweeps away the 4th, and AleksiB takes to the top rope to deny G2.
But because they have the push from ISSA and Halls.
Sure.
I think the only thing is, yeah, they're going to get the message a little bit late.
Spawn control, play for top mid. G2 are going to have to go somewhere. They've already got Palace in their back pocket and AleksiB towards spawn. But thing is, G2 could also just not move.
I guess they're expecting the A ramp. Everyone's saving through mid. Very weird. That was a very weird round.
Very
oh my
weird.
Gosh.
Yeah. I don't like it. I'm uncomfortable. In place. 2 players in position. They're going to go get aggressive, and it works out fantastically. Each of those players, there's a rotate over. There isn't yet, but NBK, nicely done, man. Damage output into AmaNEk, denying him any real chance at throwing a wrench in the works. He will draw that bomb over and catching the first rotate, but there's a CT between the Ts, and maybe that now compromises AleksiB. You may not know that Nexa's right behind him, but there's 8 seconds left, so if ever the plant's going to happen, it is too late. Nexa looking to die before time expires or survive, but there are flanks upon flanks, and they're going to cheat a kill around the side of this smoke. ISSA's going to look to do the exact same thing, but it fades, and JaCkz has his name. Now, we've got 4 flashes and a Molotov for G2 to try and get into this bomb site. Sure, there's smokes down on CT, but it just got body blocked. Now, what's up? AleksiB's playing around the side of it. mantuu over top of it. And that is where he connects the op shot. That's going to output KennyS like 0 and 8 in terms of op duels or opening duels. And we have VALDE.
Is that the real statistic?
Well, there was a 0 and 7 opening duels count for KennyS during that tech pause. Elliot was pulling it up. Yeah, 0 and 7. That's not the KennyS we saw on Overpass just days ago.
They don't move, even though Hunter gets a kill inside of B Hall, so they don't get scared. They stay with almost 3.
flank, and he doesn't actually have a player in window to help him. Being flashed at the top of middle definitely won't help, and JaCkz, nicely done, just a ramp, but he's not going to expect that second player in VALDE. No way. He now has him spotted, but loses half his health, predicts the peak with an excellent pre-fire, and that should...
Of course, they're punishing some of these aggressions that G2 are taking at the A ramp and focusing more on connector than anything else. So now that's been the real struggle here for OG to deal with. But the ideas of pushing are not so bad, of course. You know, if nexa is
preemptively before the push, ISSA, he's not in the corner, but he's so damn close. He's jumping. Oh, and he's gonna burn in the Molotov. JaCkz gets him on the fallback. NBK and AleksiB with the kill apiece. That's the middle frag going the way of the defense. A single player left underneath. 7 seconds. He just needs to deny the bomb. VALDE gonna wait long enough until there's absolutely no chance. A 15th round and he's still fighting. Will die, but succulent patience from VALDE. Your Seuss. Never had a chance, man. They thought they were reading all right. Oh, but VALDE trying inside a connector. There's the 2K for him. Cleared out by AmaNEk. G2 moving quickly, but ISSA in the corner. An unsuspected frag. However, man advantage taken back by Kenny. He can't manage that second kill. However, it's all on far and few between. He's got the Molotov. He's got the flashbang. If he waits, oh, now it's doable. But he's going to anticipate ISSA being at the base of connector when in reality, he's already jumped up. I don't think he's going to realize that this is even possible. No, walks right into the hit of ISSA, and for him, actually hasn't confirmed the sheer numbers of G2 trying to get in through mini, but with Aleksi killing the guy on Squeaky, now he turns these guns. His second Beretta kill of the round, drive-by for the third, and oh, it is so fantastic. OG just getting ahead of this. I want to say winning every pistol round so far this series.
Great win round percentage, or pistol round percentage. Oh man,
4B Keto with the dualies ace. I mean, that's, I don't know if anyone's ever going to top that, man. But maybe Aleksi's on that that list. He's definitely on the list for fragging out here on Nuke. 5th kill to his name already. He went straight for the AUG off of the successful pistol. The brazen Beretta buy. Oh my goodness.
Go get you not need an op. It's a great way to complement an op.
Ooh. Oh. Nexa gets the deagle to the head. ISSA is recovering, however, with the FAMAS. So as long as they pick that AUG up on one of the MP9 players, it's all good. ISSA about to be tested here inside of Squeaky. This is a weird spot for G2. Yes, they have a smoke outside, but there's also the smoke in with resistance. The FAMAS gets JaCkz. Now ISSA's inside of the smoke, but one does get down vent. Nexa, he's going to try as well, but he never even gets there. VALDE's kind of called down to the B site, sees contact inside of control, and that's where Kenny takes ahead. So a bomb plant coming out of G2. That's great for them. How much more can they net from this situation, though, as they are adding further damage to the tally? Check this out. ISSA and AleksiB at about half health. A lot of bodies stacking up towards ramp room, so they start to flood outwards, and it should just be the sheer numbers advantage on top of the weapons advantage to really get this done. But down goes mantuu, one of the players with full HP. AmaNEk Tech 9 denied by NBK close. Hunter still has a chance, but ISSA gives that cover. He finds 3 kills in the round. The utility falling into this A site. Molly's everywhere, and that does draw attention long enough for one T to cross. The other 2 get caught out by Aleksi, who nearly finds himself on a 3K, but Hunter survives with 14 health. And with 20 seconds left, we've got AmaNEk drawing the bomb towards mini. He's going to get the duel versus ISSA. Can't manage the spray down. Now Nexa, because he's smoked off, isn't able to get into the equation. And even if Hunter comes out here, NBK fully focused on him. Misses his FAMAS shot. That's a final chance. 7 seconds left. If they want it, they have to scramble. And now there's just no time.
Front red? Or did
yeah, exactly.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like that 20-second period where AmaNEk was waiting, I think that's what it caused. Obviously not ideal, they knew it, but oh my goodness, Nexa, he's already out from Squeaky, catching ISSA off guard.
Kill on ISSA and Hunter getting under the radar. So now VALDE, he's going to get shot at the side, right? There's no chance for him. Ramps opened up. But there are no more lurks, which is interesting. However, there aren't...
Ooh.
Well.
Yes,
try again next round.
Please. Nice play. I think, you know, we saw the inklings of that kind of this time and nearly 1 round ago as well. So back-to-back rounds where Hunter's sniffing outside, this time making the most of it with the ramp to B play. Spots, they go slightly deeper, but this does create a slight gap. And AmaNEk, he's going to slip into it. AleksiB waiting to respond for exactly that. ISSA, he knew that Mini was compromised. AleksiB called it fantastically. And now as mantuu draws attention, VALDE's here to swing it home. Drops both those players and the bomb included. VALDE with a 3rd kill on the round, and it's just Kenny stranded outside with 20 seconds and nothing to do. A 5th round for OG, non-consecutive round.
I bet it's utility damage too.
Someone stepped on a molly 4 rounds ago, and he hasn't seen anyone since. But, you know, jokes aside, there's a chance here for G2. They've got footing down on the B site. VALDE swings open decon. He's going to flash, but nah, he's not going to barrel through it. That'd be borderline suicide. Come on, JaCkz. He's primed in this position. He's got players all around him. 1 frag grenade left here for G2. Trade frags going the way of OG. An attempt from AleksiB down ramp. Hunter's position is compromised from both sides, and as those doors close, it forces the player out from control. But ISSA never even sees Hunter. He just skipped him. And that, though, I mean, at any moment he could come flying back up with that CZ. NBK on the auto shotty. Oh my God, the headshot is superb. But nexa's AK,
10 seconds.
obviously the advantage. 10 seconds, yes, good call. Unfortunately for OG, they cannot stop that bomb plant, so you're a freak.
Yeah, can't help
But
it.
we knew that.
Yeah.
Bomb pops off. 4 up. Ooh, he's in no man's land. That could be a hefty nade. Yeah, hits Hunter down to 34, but Kenny S hones in on the headshot. Oh, he's found him. Eventually getting what he wanted. Obviously, bomb now going down to B. Nexa, he's just going to try and cut off any players to dropping down from vent. So this really screws over the CT's desperate chances at stopping anything at all. This round is out of the realm of possible.
For an upper stack, but it doesn't make the call bad. And now they're, you know, within 1. They've been doing a good job of keeping.
That's an improvement, JaCkz. Keep it up. AmaNEk, he's on the downtrend. Oh, but as I say that, he goes ahead and catches 1 outdoors. ISSA down for the count. VALDE losing his head. That's mantuu underneath the floorboards, trying to work this one back. G2 definitely taking control of their map pick here. I'm really liking the outer plays. What do you think the solution should be here? Because I feel like AleksiB's got his hands full. We've seen him try and change it up, but
yeah.
I mean, he's got 12 frags. Just kind of mentioned that AleksiB's had his hands full, and now he's got this collection of landmines over towards Secret. Not to mention, he gets a little more aggressive.
Message, yeah. Don't get another kill this round, but get enough damage in that your ADR stays the same. Here it is. Oh, it's a 1D. He's powered up. He can pick up the AK as well.
Oh my goodness, they're going to do it. It's despair. There's no time to clear these corners. They have to eject. They're going to evacuate back towards lobby. AmaNEk's going to turn his attention and falls before time expires. That's the CR. NBK is going to get flustered off of the back of the A site. That's 2 Ts in through hut. Excellent flashbangs. I mean, OG's players have not seen a thing on this A site. Mantuu's been smoked out the entire time. Molotov's made players uncomfortable. I would say that that's the same utility we saw earlier on in the half.
But so far, a tight game. It really, some weird way, feels like G2.
Where they may not anticipate AleksiB in this corner. AmaNEk better clear it. But the shadow advantage. A classic edge. ISSA, poor guy gets wall back.
Stays alive, too.
Mantuu's found timing. You know, we talked about the turnaround from JaCkz in the last round. Difficult first 10. Only to get that double entry and take an A site by storm. Well, mantuu as well has kind of been nullified, but NBK dodges the flash long enough to get the first kill. It's a trade back by Nexa. VALDE from the heavens goes down as it's just the trade train back and forth, leaving Kenny 1v3. He's cut down the first player, 2 to go, and he calls out AleksiB, who attempts to push through smoke, but he doesn't know where the last man's at. mantuu looking hot off the start of this round, and Kenny now goes down. He'd need the 4K in this one to clutch, and he's at least going to find the bomb plant.
Oh, this is not going to be an easy round. A real test of mantuu here to outbrain kennyS in the 1v1. One of the most
completely exposed. Oh, and he breaks the window just to jump in. He didn't want to give away the sound cue, but nice try, buddy. kennyS. And now he's going to go out here. It's going to be held. Oh, and the player falling actually kind of gets him to pull the trigger. Not going to find anything for it. So many members of G2 there to NBK starting to sniff out lobby, but he's going to get blindsided from spawn. He just looked away at the worst possible moment, and that's going to expedite the process. Nexa comes in. They molly off vent. It's an A plant with no one to stop them.
Did he show up? Did he not show up on Mirage because he didn't need him, or is he just not playing as hot as he should be right now?
45 seconds. Bomb's gonna go challenging onto ramp. VALDE, time to shine, and he dies after just one. Man, I feel like VALDE hasn't really been able to get into the action all too much. Ramp neglected at times from G2. ISSA up and down the ladder, but it is the commitment to that B site. AleksiB trying to sprint into position, but Hunter beats him to the corner, and it's a matter of milliseconds. Millimeters brought back by mantuu. Man advantage here for OG, but the bomb is planted and kennyS is honing in on the two CTs towards control. First one rounds the corner and bests him. It's all on AmaNEk. One of the quieter players for G2, and there's been a few, but they still have that 2-round lead. Looking for the third, the door swings wide. He goes for the defuser, but it's not gonna happen. This first half comes to a conclusion with a 1-round lead for G2. It's their map.
Yeah, we really have a very odd game from that perspective. But fiery start here for OG as they try to wrap outside Kenny to have to just fight as many people as he possibly can. NBK, he can't win the duel versus him, and it's the lower that's being taken all the while. However, ISSA's also in heaven. What's going on here, Connor?
I don't quite know, man. We've got fights unfolding everywhere. ISSA popping the Glock off, bombs planted at the B site. Half of OG's players are still up on the opposite end of things. ISSA will best AmaNEk. mantuu able to catch that next kill. So at least things are even. Oh, JaCkz with the one tap. And then suddenly OG stopped facing. Long enough for NBK to slay him. He gets
out well, but the meat and potatoes was really their slow outside anti-ecos, their lower lurks, encountering AleksiB.
They'll be drowning in it. But JaCkz, nice angle. Ooh, it almost pays off. ISSA able to peek into it and take down these deagles, 3 of which remain. kennyS moving away from the B site. He was the closest of what remained there from G2. So right this round off.
Range pistol round too. I mean, I feel like there's a lot of ways to lose, but at the same time, it's all about stressing the communication as much as possible when you're on the T side.
This gonna be real quick. AleksiB at the front of it, just trying to jump by. JaCkz is having none of that. I would love using the advantage of the utilities. You see smokes and fire all over the place. And that's going to be enough to get them that bomb plant. I like it. Just stop and delay and hope that maybe G2 are a little overzealous on some portion of the map. And then when they realize that the CTs are allowing them to make their play, make it properly. Follow in with the utility and then just look to close. But Nexa is a closer himself. Oh, and an opener, apparently. Starts this with 2 deagle kills. Hunter comes into the mix. VALDE, he has nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. CTs on both sides of the box, but there's no kit in play.
No time. Run,
He's going to jump on it. It's going to get close.
It's after.
It's going to get real close.
He's not winning.
Oh.
He runs now. I don't know. Let's count the players who are lower right now. JaCkz.
And
late ramp.
OG. kennyS dies. Nice headshot coming out of ISSA. NBK getting control of the vents as well. So just absolutely maximizing the early advantage of securing secret quickly. Nexa will...
On nuke, you can use the smokes to cross outside to be a fake within itself. Like, you're still using the smokes, but you're not wrapping upstairs with like they'd think. Oh my god, this is so expensive. AmaNEk gets this kill too. Whoa. That cost.
But at least for now, still well equipped. You know, this isn't the CT side where things are all the more expensive. kennyS gets aggressive. Poor VALDE.
They've got a choice to make. Across the mini mark, do they want to go, oh wait, kennyS, that's a free frag. Yeah, they waited long enough for him to comfortably get into a new position. And AmaNEk is still sitting here with the AUG, probably favored in this engagement, even if they know where he is. And they're going to continue forward a fantastic wallbang into Hunter. But they know the op is upstairs, and there's other rotations as well.
Ooh, Kenny gets ahead of it. Oh, the quick scope headshot just dismantles mantuu. 20 seconds here for AleksiB, and he also gets caught by the sniper. Kenny has a smidgen of a gap in between those smoke grenades, and he's not gonna... Oh! Yes! No reason to believe that Kenny S won't come alive and just absolutely take over this second half of map 2. Again, he's finding success. This because he's been doing this for like a decade.
That's probably why.
AmaNEk, he wants another kill, and he will find one. mantuu trying to set up utility for the exit out decon. Attempts to drop downwards, but Kenny S even stealing that.
Will come down to. I don't know how comfortable they feel with their upper execs, in all honesty, so we'll see if they want to try something like that. But they've had little to no resistance outside, and it feels like a lot of the best teams right now are playing outside very aggressively, which neither of them have been doing, apart from AleksiB in the odd round.
Big red.
They hurt him? No?
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, timing.
Kevin. Now it's just about trades.
Yep. They know that he's not on this A site, so it should be easier for the taking, but AmaNEk is cleared out from heaven. Nexa with that one-man hold on A. Oh, ISSA caught on the reload as Kenny S comes flying upwards and catches himself in the 1 versus 2, but he extends into death as VALDE and NBK had that. Ooh, using the wall of smokes. It's a little bit of cover. Oh my goodness, ISSA from behind it. Now Nexa's gonna tuck. AleksiB's gonna check this corner, but not gonna make a difference here. Back into the 4 versus 4 immediately. And so all 8 remain alive for now. JaCkz with a deeper position gets that swift headshot into VALDE. That's his own teammate that takes him by surprise, but Hunter able to help. And here comes that hot flank. ISSA down from secret. 30 seconds left to play. A 1 versus 4, and he'd have to be on for the ace, but he's gonna walk right into the open and die out to Nexa, a 12th. You can see in some of the plays that G2 are making that they've got the confidence on Nuke. JaCkz is gonna skim one off the top. Oh my goodness, the chance at the ace was massive. Look at that, look at all the damage he tallied up. That's gonna get his ADR up from the first half for sure. Oh, Kobe! Up from Kenny. He gets the USP headshot, NBK, best of luck. He's gonna challenge here, hit him with the D. Now hit him in the head. There you go. Second chance is better.
To wrap this up. Nope. And it's another lead. It's 5 them through the rest of this half. Very good on T side at finding entries. There's another one. How does he outduel Kenny S?
We get some utility being chucked into the A site. AmaNEk actually falling off. Not ideal.
That's the guy.
Yep, and AleksiB just alleviates pressure here by killing Nexa outdoors, but AmaNEk able to get one. It's from the back of the vent that Hunter can do his damnedest. He gets just the 1 kill before they trade efficiently into the site. Yes, G2 should be able to close this, but as you said, steps. Just trying to play the side of the smoke. Oh, mantuu's just beneath him.
AleksiB,
in the meantime, the pistol players are dying. Yeah, AleksiB's position's huge. Down goes everybody other than Hunter and JaCkz. Hunter with the shotgun. He finds a back turned and NBK. That's the bomb dropped. A 1 versus 5 with Nova. Oh, but the 12 gauge goes dry. OG back in the lead. 14-13 here on Nuke. Now, I've got it fast.
It's alive. Oh, yeah.
AleksiB, he's already running out into the A site, finds 1 player. There's a second on top of Hut, but he gets into cover. Now he's going to use this against the Hut player. Down goes AmaNEk. Nexa's attempt to try and trade this good for the 3K. He comes out from Mini, and now Kenny S, up from heaven, gets the headshot. It's on mantuu. Incredibly low ADR. Not the hottest of series, but a clutch that could confirm a 15th round. He gets the 1 up top, but it's the verticality of Kenny S's peak and a little insult to injury as G2 tie at 14 rounds each. Adam up. 25 frags for Kenny. and a huge clutch to keep this game anyone's to take.
Wow, okay, finally, we raised.
ISSA, he's going to try and challenge Nexa. He's constantly been back in this garage, but Nexa, who was crucial, 42. It very much looks like this A split, but it's going to be in the waning few seconds of the round. kennyS survives. He takes half of his health off of it, but here it comes. The A play in from OG. They're watching the heavens. They're trying to deal with Kenny, but he keeps on giving. And the Molly's going to miss the mark. Hunter comes out wide. It's down to the 2v2, but Kenny's cleared. JaCkz on the XM1014 just needs to hit them back sight, but it's AleksiB to keep the thing. And there's nothing to be found here. G2, at least not giving up any kills until they get closer towards the bomb site, and eventually they come across an occupied corner. But Nexa, he is caught in the open. Hunter also falling out of the vents, and now in this 4 versus 2, kennyS also tumbles. JaCkz is painted into the picture, and it's a beautiful one for OG.